All right, so in this video, I'm just gonna go over how to get rid of a line using pen if you were to make a mistake. Now, depending on the paper you're using, it could change. If the paper is like a thicker stock paper, it works a little bit better. If it's a thinner paper, it doesn't work as well, and you have to be careful because what you're going to do is use an X-Acto knife to carve away at the pen, the ink on the paper. So if the paper is very thin, you have to be careful because you're carving away at it, and you don't want to rip a hole. If the paper is thicker, it's a little bit easier to do this. So what you're going to want is an X-Acto knife. I would take the X-Acto knife and very, very lightly scrape away at the pen mark. So this might take a while because you want to be very careful when you do this. And even go in different directions. Okay. Then I would stop, take your eraser. Make sure the eraser is a clean eraser. I would maybe recommend using like a white eraser if you have that. And then erase away at that line. And then go back in. Really try to get into certain areas. Again, if it feels like the paper is getting very thin in that area and you can almost feel the paper tearing, I would stop and just say that's as far as you can scrape away at the paper. Go back in with your eraser and then you repeat this as many times as needed. Now I just smudged it a little bit because the pen was wet. So when you're doing this, just make sure that the pen line is really dry when you begin to start this process.